What's up, guys? Welcome to an episode of Baldur's Gate 3. This game is so fun. Hope you guys enjoy this video because I have had this game for so long and I've never been able to fully commit to it, mostly because Baldur's Gate is such an extensive game. And I've had friends that have played it, I've had friends that told me, yo, bro, hop into it. And as you know, I've made videos before, but I've never got past Act 1 only because it has been a game that it fully takes up your time. So this is like my devoted playthrough. This game always looks amazing. I love this cutscene. You see, I think all of the characters, at least your main companions, I've seen them before, so I know about. This is Lae'zel and I don't know their backstory. So this is one of my first true, real, like I guess you could say, devoted playthrough, episode one of Baldur's Gate 3, Nautiloid in Hell playthrough. Just something that this game has always been a passion. It's super fun every time, and something I truly enjoy. I'm gonna be quiet for the rest of this cutscene. I'm gonna hop back for the gameplay, and we're gonna have some fun with this game. This is honestly one of the greatest cutscenes to me in like modern game history. Not only because of the way it's made, like it just looks stunning and beautiful, but the context. Like, what was he supposed to do here in this situation? Like, I know he's going to ring the bell, but bro, that wouldn't help. I get it, you say use your last wish or your last action is doing something, but bro, what are we doing? Like that was just horrible. My only thing is right that I want to figure out, and maybe it might, as I play the game, I might see how they make make it look. What is what is a mind flare? Like, what is the point of a mind flare? What purpose do they serve in the grand scheme of the world of Faerun? Also, to Gift Yankee, because I've learned what I guess a little bit from my friends that played this game, and they was like they're like spectral warriors and something like that. Like this is a war between the two. Like, how did we land on Earth? Are we on Earth? Because I assume because we have humans and stuff, we're on Earth. But at the same time, I know it's like fantasy, so I might be digging too far into it. But like, what history of the planet? Like, I really sometimes this makes me want to play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, but then again, I've heard they're not connected to Baldur's Gate 3 in a sense. So I'm more like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. But this cutscene, man, looks amazing. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this game right here, just cutscene wise, makes me wish that like games like Dragon Age, uh, the Veilguard would have took inspiration from this instead of making whatever that game was. EA, this is how you make a fantasy game. This cutscene alone is better than 50% of their game. Inquisition had it right with stuff like this, but this right here is just beautiful, bro. This feels like something out of Lord of the Rings, you know. This feels like something out of one of the some of the best, like The Hobbit, best fantasy esque. Gives you that, you know. But yeah, man, this cutscene is beautiful. Like, look at this dragon, man. Look at Lae'zel. She looks amazing. One thing I will say is that they made her look older in the actual gameplay, which caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that caught me so off guard with the fact that she looks so much younger in this cutscene than she does um in the game. and I don't really care because her character is her character and everything. But I'm like, was that a customization choice, or was that just difference between CGI and cutscenes quality versus like in here? I would give her a firm 30, a firm 30, maybe 29, but her face scans, depending on how you look at it, will look like she's like 15 to 25. Like I don't know if it's just me, but yo, look at like I would love another Baldur's Gate game just of the nine hells. Like they can call it Baldur's Gate 4, the nine hells, and you go and explore the whole map. There we are. Look at me with the little fade. I had to go with a normal looking. This. Oh, by the way, this playthrough is no mods. This is basic vanilla game. I was not because the mod system here is so great, and I'm so happy they have mods and support mods. But I wanted to do a real D&D Baldur's Gate 3 first impressions
Someone else
playthrough.
collapsed.
I didn't want it to have it easy. I didn't want it to be other than like difficulty because I am new to this. I didn't want it to be anything that was unoriginal. Like this is the way the game was intended to be played. Enjoy it for what it is, and then I might do a modded playthrough. If you want to see a modded playthrough, put it in the comments. Put down mod, and we can do that. I'm gonna do I did for the Urge
years of humanoid
playthrough
history,
as well.
its
That's
thoughts,
going to
fears,
be
and more
streamed.
flash
Yes,
before
I'm
your
returning to
eyes.
YouTube because this video is on YouTube. I am returning to YouTube and I'm going to stream my Derurge or Derurge or however you say it. That playthrough will be a streamed YouTube experience exclusive, which is going to be lit. For my second playthrough, if you ever want to catch me playing anything else fantasy, come to twitch.tv/Masters of Needus. The link will be in the description. Um, that's where I play. We call it Fantasy Sundays, and it's where I play games like Baldur's Gate 3, Deliverance, Kingdom Come. What's another one? Dragon Age. And any pretty much any fantasy story based game. I don't have a lot of fantasy games yet, but I
Blood
will.
drops and your
Um,
skin
but yeah,
tingles.
you see this
Visions
like
rush
back to the
past.
Lazel thing.
A
You see
dragon's
this
wing, a
video like right
silver
here
sword,
where they showed her
and a
face.
flash of your
Like,
face
bro,
seen through the
right
strange
here,
woman's
she looks like
eyes.
more like 35, 40. It's like the scans. I love it either way. Lae'zel is great as a character. I feel like she's the most competent character you run into. Immature, but competent. She's very stuck in a way. Kind of reminds me of Ashley Williams, just religious or specious, if that's better. But I love this game, and the choices. I really wish we was able to voice, like our character had a voice. I feel like that would have been so great, but instead they just kind of have it with like Legos. Now I've heard that Dirge has some voice lines. I don't know why they had it for that and not the base game. But I might just do some AI stuff as well to get some animated voices, so that way it makes it look like we're actually talking instead of me just rambling on and stuff. But yo, look at the imps. Like I'm telling you, bro, you cannot tell me that a Baldur's Gate game, just of the nine hells, bro. You literally can make a game, 2 to 3 games, just off the nine hells, bro. I'm telling you, I would love to see it. Also, the tabletop feeling of this game is great. I don't really like
Still breathing.
I usually don't like turn-based games. That's the reason why I didn't like the Final Fantasy series. I love the story of Final Fantasy, don't like the games itself because of the action. That's why I'm happy they did move away from it. But at the same time, with this game, I was not mad at it. It caught me off guard. It did catch me off guard playing this for the first time. I was like, how do you play this? Like I'm used to it. I'm used to you play Pokemon or any turn-based game. The controls are pretty much the same in every game, at least for it's self-explanatory.
Never a
I
dull
didn't really need a
moment.
tutorial, as some people would say. You might need a tutorial. I'm like, it's not hard. I know how to use base controls. That's why you see me here in this video. I'm over here already, like kind of moving like I got a wave about me
Ship won't be
because
able to
I
take
know
on
how
that
to play
dragon
a
attack.
game.
Before it's too late.
It's not like oh my god, what buttons does what. Now, do I understand everything I'm picking up? No, but I'm like it's better to have than not to have because I doubt we're going to be able to return to the nine hells. One thing I wish I would have did though is look around more. I did not look around. I just was like to the point. But I was following the map, it's really just one way, go straight. But this game is so extensive. I really wish that I hope Larian or Lorian, however you say their
Make no
name,
sense of it.
comes out with a
Biologic energy
new Baldur's Gate
radiates from
game.
the
I don't know. It don't
prisoners.
have to be a continuation of this
They
one.
do not
Just like I heard, Baldur's
react.
Gate 1 and 2 aren't continuations of each other. Baldur's Gate 3 is a completely different experience. So I'm like, if you come up with a Baldur's Gate 4, it doesn't have to be a continuation.
I feel that way.
Um, it could literally be anything. Like I really just want the nine hells, or even I heard there's like a spectral
I am
uh
fury. I am
material
death.
plane thing. I don't know. It's so much stuff that my friends told me, but they didn't want to spoil it. They just gave me like bits and pieces. So I really, like I said, I want to dig into this game, man. But yeah, it was so much stuff I tried to get right here. Like weapons wise, I don't know the gradings for weapons. I'm trying to figure that out. I was totally lost the first time. Like I walked up to this thing and then I noticed that Shadowheart here, sorry, I don't know her character name. Shadowheart
We have
was out
no
here
time for
asking for help.
stragglers.
And I'm just like, is everybody here just captive? Like, it makes sense if they are, but like, is everybody here awake? Or are they like,
Construction is
quote
too
unquote,
alien.
thralls? Because they called me a
Nothing less
thrall.
familiar.
So I'm trying to figure it
This
out.
ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Wait! That can't be. There has to be another way. Please!
It cannot be helped. Come.
All right. What now?
Skvar. How many hosts of these gay infected? As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
That's another thing, right? And I was trying to figure out, when they like infect you with the mind flare worm parasite, whatever it's called, right? How do they have
Future.
it where, like in this case, we
Choose
pushed the
the
lever
believer.
and she
How?
transformed? Is that like, is it
Purified.
mechanical?
This may be our
I'm trying to
fate.
figure it out. Like, how does that
So
thing
much.
work? They,
Is this to be
I haven't got
infected?
further enough in the game, I guess. But like, how does the mind flare parasite? Because I understand you're saying mind control. That'll be
If it
one thing.
was.
But how does it turn you into a squid? Is it magic? Like, are we just? Is it magic? Is that how we doing it? Or of course it's magic, but like, what type of? It seemed like it should be like a science to it. I don't know in this world if they have a science or something like that, but yeah,
The
there should
console
definitely be a
appears
science to
dormant.
how you become a mind flare or something like that, like a class or something.
The console
Are they a
shrinks to
species by
life.
themselves? How do they come to be?
What
Is what
is
I've
its
always wondered.
purpose?
Because
I'll
mind
free
flares
the
has always been
captive.
big in D&D. I think
Transform her like
Stranger
that
Things
other
has mind
unfortunate.
flares. So I'm trying to figure that out. How does that even work? What made them come about? Also, when I failed this, well, I mean, I said failed. When I passed this
A
check
pulsing
for
glow
the
and
dice
organic
and I had
elements of the
no
device make it
intellect,
seem
I
more
felt so
like a
stupid,
beating
literally,
heart than a
because like I
machine.
lost one. Like imagine if I would have
This
rolled a
device is
9, I would have got an
different
8
from the
and
one that
still lost.
caused the other
I'm just,
captive to
I gotta upgrade
transform.
my intellect because what?
Perhaps it
My
will
stats
illuminate my
shouldn't be that
pod.
low that I get a negative dice roll. Oh, whoever, also shout out to the narrator, bro.
Suddenly you
The
feel a
narrator of
hideous
this game
squirming in your head.
sounds so good. It's
A
almost like if I'm
parasite.
watching a show,
Then
you know.
discomfort
But
fades,
each
and another
cutscene feels
sensation
like,
washes
or
over
each
you.
dialogue scene
Connection.
feels like a movie. Which Baldur's Gate
Authority.
3, chef's kiss to you, because that is very hard to pull off sometimes. Where it's like there's not much of a difference between gameplay feel
You
and
feel the
the feel of a
biomechanical
cutscene.
brain
or
console
a dialogue
process your
scene. Because
command
what? Like,
and
bro,
yield to it.
I it generally looks at
Shift
my characters
across your
interacting with the
mind.
world, and that's always
You
cool to
feel
see. Some
sated.
games don't nail that so well. Shadowheart seems pretentious. That was my first thing. I was like, this lady seems like she hates gift Yankees
It's
just
like that
because. I'm like,
dancing was
that's
going to be my
racist
coffin.
or specious.
Thank you.
I don't understand
Your
why
mind
every race
latches
in this
into
game hates
habits.
every other race.
Her
Like, is
gratitude
everybody
is
just racist?
mixed with
Because
wariness. Because
I
you
could
have a
imagine
gift with you.
slavery. I could imagine something like
Dangerous company.
Alabama, Martin Luther King Day is like, yo, bro, why y'all all so racist in this game?
Fair point. Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment.
Finally. Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
She's right. Lead on.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
King Yank.
Thrall, connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape. Impact is imminent. I must connect the helm. My path be true.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
On my way. Take two.
Take this, or Zarya will have your head.
On the move.
Well, so much for peace. Another step forward.
Let's end this. Focus, strike true.
Rot in the sticks. Leave him to me.
Ignore the death. must take the transponder.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Talk to me.
No time left. I must reach the helm.
Time to push my luck again.
What's the plan?
No choice but to keep going.
I'm ready.
Rosario will have you. You are no longer required.
Nothing important is ever easy. What path lies before me?
Hurry, before they strike.
Let's finish this. On I go.
Come a little closer.
The gate's turned on us. Get to the transponder.
My path be true.
Another fight. Let's go. I'll give it a shot.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Kind of crazy how much detail they put into the character builds and everything. Like, I heard that these two people are very important for the beginning, and then this is like a goblin camp, so that of course is going to be something great. I feel like when I'm looking playing this game, I'm looking at a movie, and this right here, it's like the epitome. Like, bro, you're literally for an opening, you're literally falling through a destroyed ship, crash landing, and the characters look amazing. I wish I knew what the mind flare was saying. Like, bro, you're not surviving this fall. Like, only in a video game, a fantasy game, are you surviving this fall, bro. Like, yo, look at him, bro. Look at me falling through the sky, and then magically, I don't hit the ground. Fam, you're dead. You're so dead. But it's fantasy games. I'm gonna end the video here because this game is amazing. I hope to see you in episode 2, which will probably come out next week. I'm not gonna pop out these episodes like hotcakes. We're gonna take our time.